Back in 2006, I had pneumonia. They did a chest x-ray. It was my primary care physician that actually saw on my chest x-ray the cardiomyopathy. Since the diagnosis, it never defined my life. I exercised, I had 2 children, no issues whatsoever, no symptoms. I didn't even pay any attention to it, to be completely honest. And here I am today with a whole nother outlook. I suffered a cardiac arrest while driving my car. I was unresponsive. I had been without oxygen for probably minutes at this point. One gentleman by the name of Chris James actually saw something strange about the situation. He realized that my car was going so slow, yet there were no brake lights on, so he pulled up next to me and he couldn't see me. I had been slumped over. He saw my daughter hysterical in the back seat. So as a result, he actually pulled behind my vehicle, stopped his car, got out, and ran after my car. It was probably going about 5 miles an hour, but at this point, I was unresponsive. I had been without oxygen for probably minutes at this point. The fact that he could actually get in my car, turn off the key, and stop my vehicle. Meanwhile, a couple across the street at a gas station, Bill and Peggy Killewald, sort of witnessed all of this happening and quickly came to help. So at this point, Bill got me out of my vehicle, he got me on the ground, and he was initiating CPR. He said I had no pulse. He said I was blue. Shortly thereafter, the sheriff, who happened to be within a mile or 2 of the scene, arrived with a defibrillator. I coded again on the way to the hospital. When I got there, they immediately sent me to Buffalo General, where they put me in a cooling method for 4 days, not knowing my brain function, not knowing how I would wake up. And miraculously, 4 days later, I woke up wondering what happened.
Lynda's cardiac event was the absolute worst day of our lives. We were just scared to death and eventually grateful beyond belief that her situation turned out as well as it did.
As a result of the genetic tests, I went forward with getting a defibrillator implanted. So that's a big relief for me and for my family because I know I'm protected. The funding that the American Heart Association has received and the efforts put in for fundraising and all these events that they contribute to, those are really helping with life-saving measures. I mean, the pacemaker probably wouldn't have been possible without that sort of funding.
My life will forever be changed from that day. I'm now defined by cardiomyopathy. It means having to always wonder what the next episode may be. It means why did I survive when so many people don't? And I really think my mission is to get out there and spread the word of the American Heart Association.
It's a good organization to belong to, and we hope that our audience never has to go through this. But if you do, there is help and there is good medical care.
Now that we've gone through it and we've survived, I think it's important to help other people maybe protect themselves. It can be anybody. It's not just, you know, a middle-aged man having a heart attack or a cardiac arrest. It can be anybody.
You are my why. I think that as a result of everything that happened to me that day, all the series of miracles, it's really been my mission to get out there and be the face of heart disease, where people might actually stop and pay attention. They might hear my story and might think a little bit differently about those heart-healthy changes you can make to your lifestyle. It was my mission just to get back to normal life and get back to my job, get back to my family, being a mom, working and juggling crazy life that everybody here is experiencing.